Hello, students. Today we will be covering a new topic case studies of hazardous situation. And there are a few case studies, and one by one we'll be studying or learning that. Okay, so case study number one is hazards due to chemicals. From past 2 years, Ramtin worked in a chemical factory where some types of acids are being manufactured. He is supposed to carry a sample of chemical in a special flask with a tight cap. He went to take the sample from the dispenser and did not fix the cap properly. While carrying the chemical back, he slipped, and because the cap was not fixed properly, the cap was not did not fix the cap, and the chemical spilled over his neck, lower half of his face, and one hand. The worker suffered from severe burns due to chemical burns. So here you can see this case study. In this case study, the Ramdin who has been working as as a worker in a chemical factory because of his negligence. I should say his negligence. He did not fix the cap properly. He slipped off, and the chemical or the acids spilled over his neck and lower hand, so he got injured. So we should always be careful while walking with such dangerous things. Okay, so do not neglect or do not overlook something that is dangerous or that is injurious to your health. Next is hazards due to electric shock. Okay, so a 43-year-old gardener was electrocuted and lost control over his limbs while watering the plants in a park where he worked. After investigation, it was found that insulation of the electric wire from the night lamp was cracked and full 220-volt current was live on the lamp pole. The park caretaker had just watered the plants, and the electric current was live in water while he watered the plants. So here you can see a gardener was electrocuted, though it is not his fault. This is because the damaged wire, or it was it was not fixed at time. So as a result, he got injured, or he has to lose his limbs. So because of this carelessness. Okay, so here you can see the hazards due to electric shocks. This meant the wire was not inspected regularly, otherwise the damaged insulated wire should have been changed and replaced with a new safe to touch wire. Case study 3: hazards due to fire. A storekeeper was in a habit of throwing the plastic waste and packing waste in the back door of his store. The housekeeping staff was in a habit of smoking cigarettes during their break time. One week, the pile of plastic and packing garbage was not cleaned. One of the housekeeping staff just threw the discarded cigarette in that garbage heap of plastic and packing materials. As the day was hot and sunny, the garbage caught fire. By the time the fire was noticed, fire flames engulfed the whole back area, causing heavy damage to store and the back door area. So this is it's a very bad habit that people throw garbages here and there, and people smoking. Okay, so they throw their discarded cigarettes in that garbage area. And we can also see है हामीले पनि देख्न सक्छ नि हाम्रो वरिपरि कतिजना त्यस्तो ह्याबिट भएको मान्छेहरू हुन्छ, सिगरेट खायो जताभावी उनीहरूले के गरिदिन्छ, फ्याँकिदिन्छ होइन। अब राम्रो कतिजनाले राम्रो त्यो सिगरेटलाई नबुझाइकन ननिभाइकन के गरिदिन्छ, फ्याँकिदिन्छ होइन। सो यस्तो गर्दा के हुन्छ, सानो झिल्काले पनि ठुलो के भन्छ त्यस्तो दुर्घटनाहरू हुनसक्छ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यस्तो मान्छेहरू छ भने पनि वी मस्ट अवेर देम कि यस्तो यस्तो इन्सिडेन्टले चाहिँ, सानो कुराले चाहिँ के हुनसक्छ, ठुलो घटना हुनसक्छ। सो वी मस्ट टेल देम, वी मस्ट अवेर देम, ओके। सो किनभने म्याक्सिमम नम्बर अफ पिपल दे थ्रो द्याट सिगरेट इन के भन्छ अब त्यो ओपन एरिया, त्यहाँदेखि यस्तो गार्बेज होइन। एस्ट्रेमा त सबैले फ्याँक्दैन नि, एस्ट्रेमा त सबैले खाँदैन। सो यस्तो कुराहरूबाट हामीले के गर्नु पऱ्यो, बचाउनु पऱ्यो। एन्ड यो जुन चाहिँ केस स्टडी पऱ्यो है, त्यसमा चाहिँ टोटली यो स्टोर किपरको एउटा के भन्छ एउटा मिस्टेक हो। त्यहाँदेखि अर्को तिम्रो त्यो हाउसकिपिङ स्टाफ जो छ, जसले चाहिँ स्मोक गर्छ र गार्बेजको त्यहाँ फ्याँक्छ, उसको पनि गल्ती हो। सो यो दुवैजनाको गल्तीले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो हजार्डियस सिचुएसन क्रिएट भयो। सो यस्तो नहुनुको लागि चाहिँ वी मस्ट अलवेज डु द राइट थिङ, ओके। इभन इफ यु हेभ अ ह्याबिट अफ स्मोकिङ, हामीले के गर्नु पऱ्यो, यो स्मोकिङ गर्ने ह्याबिट छ भने पनि फ्याँक्दाखेरि राम्रोसँगले निभाएर यसलाई फ्याँक्नु पऱ्यो, राइट। The fire could have been prevented if the storekeeper had taken appropriate garbage disposal measures restricting smoking in the premises. Okay, so you do analyze huncha. Okay, so here you can see a list of assessment and I want you to complete this. Okay, so there are 6 list of assessment and 1 activity that you can do. Observe the safety measures adopted in your school and locality. So you can observe this, okay। यो हाम्रोमा धेरै धेरै इक्जाम्पल्सहरू छ है। हाम्रो कतिजना के भन्छ यस्तो हजार्डियस सिचुएसन भएको छ होइन, केयरलेसनेसले गर्दा। त्यहाँदेखि समटाइम्स इट ह्यापन ड्यु टु नेग्लिजेन्स अफ द डिपार्टमेन्ट होइन, नेग्लिजेन्स अफ द पिपल वर्किङ देयर। सो वी मस्ट observe this and we should take precautions, okay। So next topic is here prevent accidents and emergencies, okay। So accident, accident is an incident, okay। An accident is an unplanned event that may happen all of a sudden and may lead to unwanted or unprecedented result outcomes। So accident भनेको त हामीले चाल पाएर प्लान गरेर हुँदैन। यो त के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि अचानक हुन्छ, विदाउट आवर के भन्छ त्यो एउटा हुन्छ नि, हामीलाई थाहा नभइकन प्लान नगरिकन अचानक हुनुलाई चाहिँ भन्छ हामी एक्सिडेन्ट होइन। एक्सिडेन्टको त रिजल्ट राम्रो आउँछ भन्ने हुँदैन नि, ओके। सो समटाइम्स बाई लक होइन, हामी त्यो एक्सिडेन्टबाट बाँच्न सक्छौँ र समटाइम्स वी मे नट, ओके। सो एक्सिडेन्टबाट चाहिँ अब कसरी अब बाँच्नुपर्ने र टाइप्स अफ एक्सिडेन्ट्स हामी पढ्नेछौँ, ओके। सो then it can be defined as an unfortunate incident that occurs unintentionally causing hazardous result or injury or unwanted result, okay। So types of accidents may be of following types. Number 1, accident at workplace, okay। काम गर्ने जग्गामा स्लिप्स एन्ड फल्स एक्सिडेन्ट्स, फायर एक्सिडेन्ट, त्यो त सबैलाई यादै छ होइन, त्यो हुन्छ। इन्डस्ट्रियल डिजिज इलनेस, देन रोड ट्राफिक एक्सिडेन्ट्स, क्लिनिकल एक्सिडेन्ट्स, स्पोर्ट्स रिलेटेड एक्सिडेन्ट्स। र सो योभन्दा अब अरू पनि हुनसक्छ एक्सिडेन्ट्स होइन, अब इभन इन एट होम, घरमा हुनसक्छ त्यो एक्सिडेन्ट होइन। सो कोही बेला अब के हुन्छ, नानीहरू खेल्दै गरेको हुन्छ, कुनै हेभी लोड भएको सामानहरू उनीहरू माथि लाग्छ। सो दिस इज अल्सो एन एक्सिडेन्ट। सो एक्सिडेन्ट कहाँ के कसरी आउँछ वी डोन्ट नो। सो त्यसको लागि चाहिँ वी मस्ट अलवेज बी प्रिपेयर्ड, okay। So workplace accident may be included injuries that are caused to the workers due to falls, slips and trips. Slip and fall accidents may occur at any working environment and the injuries may vary from minor ache to major severe accident. Some injuries suffered might include fracture, sprain, knee or elbow injury, wrist or head injuries etc. Then handling accidents. Now यो जति पनि एक्सिडेन्ट्सहरू छ वर्किङ प्लेसमा होइन, सो वर्क प्लेसमा जति पनि इन्सिडेन्ट्सहरू हुनसक्छ त्यसलाई हामीले कसरी ह्यान्डल गर्नु. एक्सिडेन्ट मस्ट बी ह्यान्डल केयरफुल्ली. द एक्सिडेन्ट सुड बी ह्यान्डल्ड compassionately without assigning blame on others. Every organization must follow SOP for accident handling. Safety measures must be placed to prevent workplace accident. Immediately call the medical team for any injury. Stay alert, pay attention to, and follow emergency drills. Okay, so these are some measures to handle accidents.